just gut interview. Alright guys, live. Little recruiting action. We got Oklahoma, my franchise. This is my other franchise. We did Texas State last night. Talked a little bit about the game and everything, how the dedication it takes to run a football program. You see why we play these games, why football is the purest form we have of modern day competition, and see it for what it is, and you can enjoy the fuck out of it. I end up losing a game, I get upset as a 17-point favorite to Arkansas State, came in 0-3 in conference play, and I get absolutely torched by their offense, their quarterback. One of the most stunning losses I've had in this iteration of college football 25. I mean, unbelievable. We're going in 7-0, number 7 in the country, I believe. And we just get blitzed like that. I made it interesting. We just could not get stops. So it was brutal, man. But we'll move on. Still got a chance at making the playoffs in that franchise, but let's shift things towards Oklahoma. I mean, this is my school. This is my college football program I ride for. And that means I love them, but I hate them too, to a degree. I hate what they do. I hate the shit they pull. Brent Venables the last 3 years, it's so obvious. But it's just not an inspiring... I haven't seen anything to be real inspired about them the last 3 years. The long and short. So, you know, got to take matters in my own hands. Loving this program like I do. The history of almost 30 years of it. I'm uniquely qualified in this day and age to run the Oklahoma football program. Will it happen in real life? It won't. Too many politics. I'm not qualified. But if I could get a foot in the door and talk football with somebody, I would definitely get a job with a team. But it's just this day and age. These creative minds, these people that really love it, we're getting pushed out. So that's what scares me at the future. And I can feel people trying to take football away from us. So that's why I'm so passionate about it, about trying to make stuff and like show people how good the game is. And it's just the purest form of entertainment we have. It really is. These kids have to work their ass off their whole life to get to a college football program. And to be a professional even more. I mean, the dedication, the grind. I respect the fuck out of these athletes. Athletes, musicians, comedians, content creators are the people I respect the most in the world. I always have, but you just get thrown a bunch of bullshit, and so that's where I spend my time, and that's where I focus my energy on. And yeah, just I'm running shit now. I couldn't take the Brent Venables thing, so I came in with this new video game and I took over, and It's really fun because I get to do the small school program, really build like and take them. But Oklahoma was an undertaking, but at the same time, we're playing in the best conference in college football in the SEC. Maybe the Big Ten's better now. I don't know. It's close. And just, it means something to me to play with OU more than any other team. And so people get that. People feel that with sports. But I just, I don't like what I'm seeing in real life from Oklahoma. Shit is not what it used to be. There's not forward thinking enough in this new day and age, and it's interesting. So college football is an interesting sport. We'll in the video game though, man. This is why I care, because Oklahoma's a special place, special program. I mean, state's really built around the Oklahoma football Sooners. You get the Thunder in there 15 years ago, and that's great, but it's not, they've had good teams, and it's great for the community, but Oklahoma, when you think of the state of Oklahoma, you think of the Sooners. You just do. So let's get after it. Do we have recruiting? I haven't even looked, really. Gotta move real quick so I can look at shit. Overlays. I never know how to move the camera. What are we doing? I can't. Why is this so hard? Just give me an option to move the camera. Look. I'm gonna go to move camera display. I really don't know where the best place is to put it while I'm recruiting. Maybe down here. During the games, I like to turn the camera off. You guys don't need to fucking see me. My fucking ugly ass. Hear my commentary makes it better. It's like watching a real football game with play-by-play. So yeah, I mean, we don't have any recruiting hours. We got a fucking hell of a class. Number one in the country. I mean, that's what I am, a recruiter. 7 5-stars. And I was close to hitting a couple more. They committed to Miami. Miami stole them from me at the last second. And the Hurricanes are like the biggest competition I have on the recruiting trail. It feels like Oregon's always tough to deal with. Oregon beat me in the national championship last year. Really good game. Respect what Dan Lanning does with his program. I won it the year before. That would have been 2025, I think. Jackson Arnold. He won it for me, man. We developed him into a good player. So that's what I'm about. 7 5-stars. I mean, that's what we're doing. Kicking ass. Fucking getting in the grunt. We're scouting these dudes. We're so dialed in with the process. Guys want to come play for us. We're proven winners. Putting guys in the league. And the style of the teams really are kind of similar. Oklahoma and Texas State franchises are run kind of similar type of systems. And really dynamic. Trying to be adaptable, man. As you saw last night, the CPU on Heisman difficulty, they can come up and bite you. I got a loaded roster, and I still got to bring it every week. It's good. It's good competition. Yeah, nothing really with the recruiting. Take a little bit at Georgia. So You can look a little bit at the history. Georgia has not been premier like they are in real life, but still held a team. They won a conference championship? No. But yeah, Georgia, let's look at the roster. Any injuries? That was really tough to see. My stud, probably my favorite freshman running back, we had torn Achilles. Ugh, brutal. Two tackles out. That's interesting. That could really be a fork in this game. What am I doing? Yeah, when you look at Georgia. Sorry, sometimes you just get zoned out. Had my first day of training today at work. It was great. It was a lot of fun. But, you know, just the mentals are a little slow right now. But that's okay. I'm not gonna be talking a shit ton. I will in the game naturally, but I'll try and do that more. But I do gotta stay focused and on the team because I don't feel like I was as focused last night. Rashada, huh? He's a 5-star in real life. I think he's a redshirt junior. Not very mobile. Hell of an arm, though, man. He's gonna try and sling it. Sure, they got good running backs at Georgia. Holy shit, 99 speed. They got speed for days. Yeah, man. We got not great at left tackle, I'll be honest. If there's a spot we could look to exploit, could be left tackle. That guy does not have a good pass block finesse move. You know, let's see if we can attack that, get some of my good edge rushers on him. That's another good thing Arkansas State was doing to me last night. They were going no huddle, man. I couldn't get my subs in. I couldn't get all my players in. That's crucial for my system. So hopefully I can get, especially early in the game, guys, I might not commentate as much. Just I gotta be so focused on getting the right players in the right spot on the floor, and it's just brutal because they don't put the fucking formation subs in the game. In the main menu, you have to do it all in game, and you get 15 seconds in between play calls. It's not a good system. It should be better. We should be able to customize anything. Yeah, left tackle. I got some notes here. Yeah, so at left tackle, Fuller. I mean, what are we doing? Why am I in the Texas State? Yeah, we're gonna try and get Danny Coyle over that left tackle. Alright. Yeah, left tackle's a spot we could look to exploit on their offense for sure. Georgia, man, 88, 87, 86. Three left ends, edge rushers. That's, I mean, of course they got the three guys in the same position at the edge rusher that good. Just shows you, how much potential Georgia has when they're rolling. They can get more talent than anybody. Just where they're located in the country too. So yeah, and it's the same thing here, man. The depth is insane. Holy shit. That edge rusher. And these dudes got quick jump abilities, 90 finesse move. Holy fuck. I do not want to get in a drop back pass game against these guys. The third and longs are going to be tough. You know, this has to be a game where we can run the ball a little bit, hopefully, and do some screens and some high percentage stuff. Just you know, we'll look to keep taking some deep shots, but we're gonna have to be a little conservative. Just that pass rush could wreck us. We got a great offensive line too. I trust my boys, but on obvious passing downs with our quarterback Bugs being a young guy, we just don't want that to happen. Great at defensive tackle too. I mean, they're a nightmare up front. Holy fuck. This defense is loaded. I mean, just look at the overalls there. 92 overall. That might be the most talented team in the country. Yeah, they're 3-2. We'll go look who they lost to, but they're 2-0 in SEC play. All right. Yeah, so the defense, good. It's good to look at this stuff. Let's not get lost in sauce, though. They got a hell of a punter. Holy shit, the punt god, Cade Snyder. So this is going to be difficult task trying to beat the Georgia Bulldogs on the road. They've already lost 2 games, too. Like, they're not going to be fucking around. Let's look at their schedule. Start off at Florida State, kind of a tricky spot. Lose by 2 touchdowns, and then maybe their heads just weren't in it after that, and they just get embarrassed at home. I don't know. By Louisville. 2 pretty good wins there. So they've been inconsistent. They haven't shown like a real performance despite how talented they are. They haven't shown their best, and I got a bad feeling they're going to show it here. So it's going to take a hell of an effort against these guys. Let's go look at the conference standings. SEC. Three undefeated teams. Conference play. Why when I sort, it should go by winning percentage, not that. Texas has already played 4 conference games? Weird. Defense has been great. Georgia, the point differential is befuddling. They only lost 2 games, but how talented they are. I mean, they're the most talented team in the country, it looks like. Got Alabama. Let's look at the Big Ten. Oregon, of course. Wisconsin's been a good program this run. Nebraska, they've shown some signs of life of being good. Ohio State has really kind of fallen off. They're always talented, but this year, and I feel like last year too, they weren't. I actually beat them in a thrilling playoff game a couple seasons ago. So maybe I take that back, but 2-4 is not going to cut it in Columbus. Yeah, Oregon looks dominant. The ACC is actually one of the better conferences in this thing, man. Miami, like I mentioned earlier on the recruiting trail, they're just like thugs. I can't win a battle against those motherfuckers. They're cutthroat. Whatever the fuck they got going on down there in fucking South Beach. Maybe the cocaine market's booming again, having a little bit of a renaissance, and people are knowing how to use it. I don't know. Shit's impressive. 6-0. The U might be back. Pittsburgh's a notable thing. Number 8. They lost last week. Florida State. Okay. I think we're pretty much ready to go. Let's cut another stream. Cut it right here, make another stream. About 10 or 15 minutes maybe.